What's going on, guys? Eric Allen, owner of Top Rated MMA. For this show, I got to speak with Tyler King, who's fighting for the World Bare Knuckle Fighting Federation November 9th. There's a lot of internet beef right now going on between himself, Shawne Merriman, Mike Bourke. So I got to ask some questions about that. Also find out how training's going. And this was a rad show. Be sure to check it out. Thanks. Tyler, how you doing, man?
I'm doing tremendous. How are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for taking time out of your day to jump on a call with me real quick. I appreciate it.
Of course, of course.
Bearded brother, absolutely. Awesome.
Absolutely.
Love that beard.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It took a lot of time to quaff it this morning.
Of course. That's awesome. So, dude, I thought that, I don't know why I had it in my head that you were fighting on World Bare Knuckle Fighting Federation card in November. Are you not on that card, or are you fighting in February for that?
I am. As far as I know, I am on that card. We're trying to match me right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like I'm just waiting for an opponent. I'm 100% on the card. I will fight any man God ever made. And here's the thing. I was first approached by World Bare Knuckle Boxing Federation President Paul Tyler.
Yeah.
I was approached to fight a much more dangerous opponent than Shawne Merriman, than Mike Bourke, and I'm not going to say name, but several household former champion names were brought up, and I accepted them all, and I was ready to go. Then I was approached with the idea to fight Shawne Merriman. It wasn't like, oh, I want to fight Shawne Merriman. It was like, hey, would you like to fight Shawne Merriman? And I said, absolutely. So I went into pure promotion mode, started pushing it.
Yeah.
Let him know where his place was. Let the public know where my place was. And for lack of a better word, he cowered. There's no two ways around it. He cowered.
Yeah.
He went to his belly up, submissive position. And I've known about the Mike Bourke matchup for a very long time. Okay. And Mike Bourke, God bless his heart, is nothing compared to me. He throws fights. He's 10-16. Have you seen his last fight?
The last one that I saw was that he knocked out Ken Shamrock, and maybe there's a one.
That is 100% not the last fight. The fight is from the past couple of years.
Oh. He
fought a K1 match, and I couldn't tell what country it was.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. If you search Mike Bourke MMA on YouTube, it's a match between him and another very large individual in a Eastern European, Eastern Bloc type country type promotion, and throws that fight. Watch the footage. Yeah. He throws the fight.
Wow. I was going to ask because I mean you had kind of commented on that before. So that's the match you were talking about when you're saying that he threw a fight.
He threw his match in pride.
Okay.
He threw his match in pride. You get caught with a double armbar, bro.
Yeah.
Like how long you been training? That's not even day 1 stuff. That's like day -37 stuff. You do horsing around with your friends in the backyard. Like, it's just your body of work is so suspect, I can't handle it. He was brought in to throw this fight to Shawne Merriman, and that is what it is.
Gotcha. Okay. I was going to say, because I saw you post on, like, back in August that you were like, hey, sign the contract, Merriman. And next I knew, Bourke's in line to fight him, and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
WBKFF, they've been amazing with me. They were like, we've been very forthright about the whole process. That's the match that makes sense. Shawne Merriman is my former teammate. He was also too cool for school. He was that guy, and
Gotcha.
He's scared. At his core, he's afraid of me. I'm calling him Junior from now on. You want to know why?
What?
I'm his dad. I am his daddy. I am Shawne Merriman's daddy. He's Junior. Like, this is a one and done for him, by the way. Like, everyone's like, oh, he'll get better. You can fight. No. Shawne's getting in versus a complete and absolute bum that throws fights, like, look good and say he fought, and he'll just run forever. He's blocked me on every form of social media. Wow. Every medium. I'm blocked on Facebook. I'm blocked on Instagram. I can't comment on his Facebook fan page. I'm blocked on Twitter. Like, I've engaged him. He's afraid. He's 100% afraid. I was going to go to Orchard Park for his table signing event. I made it public that I was going to do that. Yeah. And he canceled the event.
Oh, wow. Crazy. That is interesting. Oh, man. I'm excited to see you get in there in this ring. I mean, so you've been working with WBKFF for a while. I'm hoping someone steps up and fights it. Obviously, they've got time to book somebody on there. Is there anybody in mind outside of Merriman and Bourke that you'd like to fight, that you can announce?
I will fight a man God ever made. I think a really intriguing matchup on the card. It'd have to be at a catchweight, but I would gladly fight Matt Van Buren, the gutter from Tough 19. It's got a built-in storyline. He won a tough matchup. He TKO'd the guy that cleaned me out.
Gotcha.
It'd be we could have the redemption angle, whatever. And to be perfectly honest, he's not in my league.
Yeah.
He's not. With the way my training's been going, and I've seen his training footage, obviously watched all his fights. I'll put him away within 3 rounds.
Nice. And I gotta ask, because I've seen beef between fighters online before, and
yes, of course.
It's always been like, beef between fighter versus fighter. I saw you make a comment against Mike Bourke's wife. I just gotta ask, like, what was the thought behind that? Was that
nothing?
Fire him up?
Nothing is out of bounds.
Yeah.
Literally nothing.
Yeah.
You take whatever is said, you take it on the chin, and you do something about it.
Yeah.
Nothing is out of bounds in this game.
Yeah.
Nothing. Did you watch the Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov press conference?
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Where's Noah?
Right. Yeah.
Nothing is out of bounds in this game.
Right.
And Conor, he's a master of mental warfare.
Yeah.
He pointed out Khabib's father, what Khabib's father's been doing as far as his political connections. He pointed out where Khabib's money came from in the form of sponsorships from Russian oligarchs who are now in jail by the hand of Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
And that's why Khabib is not rolling in the money anymore. That's why Khabib is, that's why Conor was able to point those facts out. These aren't opinions. This isn't like Conor talking nonsense. These are facts that apply to Khabib's life that now Conor has some real estate in Khabib's brain. Whether Mike Bourke wants to act like it or not, he is a sniveling, crying baby at my feet. He's emotionally unsound. He knows what will happen when we get in that ring. If Mike Bourke ever has the balls to get in the ring with me, which I guarantee you he won't, I will finish him within 1 round. And he will be asleep within 1 round.
And he mentioned something online like February 9th. Is that when the next WBK?
I believe that's when WBKFF's next event
Gotcha.
is. He will be. I believe that he'll still be sleeping from Shawne Merriman knocking him out, or he'll be pretending to sleep from Shawne Merriman fake knocking him out.
Yeah.
But that's what I believe will be happening.
Gotcha. How did you get the nickname the Marauder?
So I alluded to it earlier. After my stint on The Ultimate Fighter, I took another match really quickly. I shouldn't have done so. Okay. And I got a punch that I normally would have eaten like a tic tap, staggered me. And that's why I realized I needed to take a break. So I took a year off.
Gotcha.
And I was at the Boston Garden with a group of people, and the person I was seeing at the time, we were in the box watching Conor actually walk for the fight versus Dennis Seaver. Yeah. And she goes, if you get knocked out, you're done. And I said, yeah, I know. She says, if you don't win, you're done, right? And I said, yeah, I know. Then she said, if you don't come out and absolutely maraud this guy, you're done, right? And I said, yeah. Then I went out and I finished him by Kimura in 1 minute and 37 seconds. So that's when the nickname Marauder came from.
Come on. That's awesome. It's a great story, dude. I always have to ask this question, but what made you decide to get him into MMA in the first place?
I've always said this isn't a career.
Yeah.
I treat it like a second career.
Okay.
But my side hustle, I make a good living with the gym I have stock in, and with all the training and the services that I provide. I'm making a really good living, but this is a great side hustle, and I truly love what I do. So I was working as a loan modification negotiator. At the time, Conor's Mixed Martial Arts, the school that I have tattooed on my bicep, that they were about, I think, 3 miles down the road. And I started going in training, and 6 months later, I took my first amateur fight. And this was like something coming off professional football. I was bored sitting at a desk. I was used to playing, training and playing football every week, and I was just bored. And my back was getting all out of whack. And I was grumpy as all hell all the time, dealing with banks and people trying to change their home mortgage modification loans and interest rates and etc. And training just provided an outlet for that. I fell in love with the sport. Watching Ultimate Fighter 3 while I was playing football for the Arizona Cardinals. I was home, visiting people, visiting friends, and I watched the entire season of the Ultimate Fighter 3. Then I watched the pay-per-view. I watched Tito Ortiz versus Ken Shamrock, and I was hooked. And then, doing the loan modification, I was just all boy. I started training, took my first fight 6 months later. Second fight, won that fight in about 27 seconds. Got laid off, took my first 2 pro fights within a month of each other, won them all, and got all my training certifications and moved towards a new career on 2 fronts.
That's awesome. Well, do you care if we do some rapid fire questions real quick on you?
Absolutely.
All right, dude. So if DC and Lesnar fight, who wins that one?
DC overhand fight.
Yeah, for sure. I think he's got way better hands than Lesnar. I mean, obviously the size difference goes to Lesnar, but I think DC will win on the stand-up for sure.
Brock's an elite wrestler. Yeah. He's always been a bully wrestler. DC with the weight just such an elite wrestler. Brock will not touch taking him down. Then DC will get inside, touch him up, knock him out. I think in the most likely the first round.
Do you have a favorite type of music or favorite band that you listen to?
Right now, I am very deep into old school gangster rap, but I will listen to anything right now. This song goes out to Shawne Merriman and Mike Bourke. Right now, my favorite song is Krypton Cologne, Don't Waste My Time. And they are wasting a hell of a lot of time.
Do you have Khabib or McGregor?
McGregor.
You fought for a ton of promotions out there. Do you have one that sticks out to you as being like the best one to work with out there?
They all have great things. World Series of Fighting was great to work with. Bellator was great to work with. Such professional, well-run organizations. Something that holds a really special place in my heart was fighting in Ryzen, though. What I always say about this, and excuse my French, that was bucket list. Okay. Like, I got into the sport, watching Ultimate Fighter, and I went backwards. And I fell in love with pride. Yeah. Watching all the fights. Kazushi Sakuraba with his trilogy with Vanderlei Silva. Rampage, the early stages of Rampage Jackson's career. The Nogueira brothers, he just ungodly tough to San Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. And God, the early days of Fedor Emelianenko, like Robbie Lawler in Las Vegas winning by flying knee. There's so many moments in Pride Fighting Championships. And to get to make that walk in Saitama Super Arena and, be competitive in a fight that I'm itching for a rematch for, that's something special. So Ryzen will always hold a special place in my heart.
Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Hey, I also want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out to coaches, trainers.
Coaches, the man, John Connors, leader of the tribe. Check out his podcast, Power of the Tribe, Nolan Brothers Boxing, Mark and Matt Nolan. You guys have revolutionized my game. Guys, you're in the Boston area, you want to improve your hands, go to Nolan Brothers Boxing. You want to just get in shape, go to Nolan Brothers Boxing. Amazing strength conditioning program. Sucker Punch Athletics, been there since day one. SmartPowers.com, always taking care of my nutrition needs. I truly, truly appreciate it. And all the people around, all my training partners. Right now, #1 middleweight prospect in New England, Ariel Nunez, thank you for all the beatings you give me. Thank you for taking all the beatings I give you. All my brothers and sisters at Connors MMA, I appreciate it. And guys, if you're in Boston, come to UFC Gym Boston. We're right downtown, 76 Lincoln Street. Right now, we have a guest instructor, Damian Maya Black Belt. Okay. Anyway, we have world champion Damian Maya Black Belt teaching at UFC Gym Boston right now. Want to preview jiu-jitsu, get some world-class training with WBKFF's #1 heavyweight and some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champions. Come train. Come on. Tyler, it's been a pleasure and honor to speak with you, man. You're a badass, and looking forward to seeing that cage, dude. Or the ring. Hey, yo. Guys, WBKFF, November 9th, Casper, Wyoming. I will fight any man God ever made. Absolutely. Thanks, Tyler. Have an awesome day, dude. You're welcome. Thank you so much for watching the show today. I really appreciate it. It would be awesome if you could subscribe to our channel and share this video, please. We take 25% of the profits that we earn through TopRatedMMA.com, and we give that back to Hire Heroes USA, which is an organization that helps veterans with free job placement and training after they're out of the service and for their families. We also take 5% of all the profits made through TopRatedMMA.com, and we give that to the Fighter Sponsorship Program through Fightbook MMA. It's a great, great organization. Both of them are. Again, thank you for watching the video. Have an awesome day. Rising up, everybody.